Happy Halloween, everybody, from Ginger Goes GLP-1. I just thought I'd make a very quick video tonight, just because it is Halloween, because it is the first day of my 5 mg Mounjaro shot, and just because I wanted to have something to say tonight, maybe. Anyway, reason I wanted to come on here is, first reason is I did take my first 5 mg today, and I took it about 9:30. I was going to video it, but then I did that on the how to get the 5th shot out of the pen, and I just kind of ran out of time, really. I was going to do it early in the morning, and then I was going to film it, and then I was working, and then I was making a coffee, and I just thought I need to do it now and get it done. So I did. So that was about 9:30, I think, this morning that I did that. And I didn't think I would have any effects today. I thought it'd take a little bit longer to kick in. However, that's not the case. I do feel a little bit icky sicky. Like, I wouldn't quite say I was nauseous, but I would say I have an uncomfortable feeling in my stomach. I feel like I've swallowed a bowling ball, so my hunger is quite reduced, and yeah, I feel on the edge of being nauseous, if that makes sense. I did eat some dinner. Oh, actually, I'll backtrack. So I did have my protein coffee this morning, and that was prior to taking the shot. So that was completely unaffected. And then I did have, I've got some bread. I think I sort of mentioned I'm not great with carbs. So I bought a half a loaf of bread, which you can buy in the UK. I don't know if you can buy that in America, but I get a half loaf of bread, and it's lasted me about a week. And there was one slice left in it, and I just thought I'll just have a slice of toast with some scrambled egg. So I had one scrambled egg and then one slice of toast, and that was kind of like my breakfast lunch. So that ended up, I want to say, about 11 o'clock. And then I had a busy day and I didn't really think about it, and the next thing I knew, it was 5 o'clock and I had missed lunch or something else to eat in the middle of the day. So I put out my Halloween decorations for the kids that come by. I've got all my candy ready. I'm glad I did a last minute panic run to the shops this morning and bought 2 extra bags of candy and chocolate, because I had a bumper evening and lots of kids came by, which was nice. Halloween is not as big in the UK as it is in the States, although it's getting bigger every single year. But anyway, so I got ready for Halloween and I had a few knocks on the door, and I was cooking dinner. I had a piece of salmon and some broccoli for dinner, and that was sufficient. It really was. And now it is about 7:30 p.m. and I feel like I've eaten Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. I'm stuffed. I did have one piece of candy or chocolate. In the UK, we've got something called a flake bar, which is kind of like rippled or aerated chocolate. I can't remember if there's anything like that in America. I've been gone too long. I've been gone 17 years. Anyway, so I had one piece of that, and I just felt almost like obliged to have it. I could have gone without it, but I wanted it. Because it was there. And that brings me on to the second reason. It's the sort of food demons, food devils, food, I don't know, food monsters, real or imagined. I think we've all got them. Chocolate is not really my thing. I do like chocolate. I'd eat chocolate over candy any day. But my thing is like potato chips, crisps, as we call them in the UK, pate, cheese, although I don't eat too much cheese because I'm not great with dairy. I keep saying that. Yeah, peanuts, salty food. That's my go-to. But tonight I did have, like I said, a flake, and it was a mini one. You know, the ones that you get in the multi-packs for Halloween. So it wasn't a full-size one. Yeah, I don't know if I'm not going to say I regret it. because I don't regret it. It tasted lovely. I enjoyed the taste, but if it hadn't have been there, I wouldn't have been like, oh, I need to go to the shops and get some chocolate. It was just because it was there right in front of me. I had a wide array to choose from. I think there were about 7 or 8 different kinds I had. And that was one that appealed to me. And so I just thought, why not? I remember other Halloweens. I remember when my daughter was a kid in America and we were going out trick-or-treat. I ate way more candy and chocolate than she did back then. But yeah, it was just interesting thinking about it today, and just how different it feels. There's still chocolate downstairs. There's still, like, I think it's about 4 or 5 pieces of chocolate left, and big handful of candy, which I couldn't care less about. So I'm going to take that into the office. I've got a training course tomorrow, so there'll be lots of people in, so I'll just put out a bowl of that and then everyone can help themselves. But before, I would have held on to that, and even the stuff that I'm not that keen on, I probably would have held on to, and just like when I was, oh, there's nothing else to eat, there's nothing good, I would have had that. But like I said, I I'm more of a salty person, so I don't know if it's as big a deal. Although having said that, I have got like bags of chips downstairs, bags of crisps downstairs, that I've had in the cupboard, and I've had I think one out of a 6-pack in the last week. So it's not like every night. After I finished dinner, done the dishes, put stuff away, settled down, maybe put on a Netflix show or something like that, I'd look forward to like just we have like these small bags of chips in the UK, like a small bag of crisps and maybe like a strip of chocolate off a big bar. And that would be my treat. That would be I've made it through the day. I've survived a day of the trials and tribulations of life in the 21st century. But yeah, now I'm just not, once I have my dinner, I'm done thinking about it for the evening. The only thing I think about in the evening really is, do I need to get some more water in? Have I drunk enough water? And then I'm trying to balance that with not drinking too much water before bed, because I'm 55 and don't want to wake up all night having to go to the loo. But yeah, like Christmas is coming up, and I'm going to my family for Christmas, and I was just thinking that there's going to be like loads of chocolate and food, and it's an Irish family, so there's going to be food for 5,000, even though there's only going to be 5 of us. Literally the whole neighbourhood could come by and there'd be enough food to last us probably until March. If you've ever been in an Irish household, they like to feed you. So yeah, so I've been thinking about that, and I've been worried about portion sizes at Christmas. And oh, that's the other thing, I haven't told a single soul. I'm bearing my soul on here for anyone who's watching, but when it comes to family, friends, nobody knows. Nobody. I haven't told anybody. I don't know why. I've got this weird thing. I do keep a lot of, not secrets, but I don't like sharing my stuff with people, because I think, oh, they're not going to understand. They're going to give me their opinions, and I don't care. I really don't care. But I don't want to get into a discussion about it. It's mine. This feels something special to me. It's working so well for me. I'm feeling really good on it, except for the icky sicky feeling. But I'm feeling so good on it in general. I kind of want to keep it to myself, and I want to share it with people that understand what I'm talking about, rather than hearing about all the different side effects and all the things that could go wrong, and diet and exercise, calories in, calories out, all you need to do is exercise more, all of those things that work for normal people. My sister can like drop like 10 pounds by just cutting out 1 cup of tea a day. She doesn't understand. She says she understands. Oh, I can lose weight. All you need to do is eat a cup of soup for lunch, and that's it. Whereas for me, it's been an ongoing thing all of my life. I've always been the big one, the fat one, the chubby one. So yeah, just I don't want to share it with people that don't get it. So feeling like this normal person that can have one candy out of the Halloween or one chocolate bar out of the Halloween bowl and just eat a regular portion of food and feel done. It's a new feeling and I'm enjoying it. But nobody else really understand how big a deal that is. And I don't know, maybe, am I banging on too much about that? I don't know. It's just to get to 55, like I said, and feel like, oh, is this what other people are experiencing in their life? Is this how other people are just going about their day to day, not obsessing about food, feeling happy, thinking about work, rather than planning future meals and weekend and what am I going to eat at Christmas, and if I'm going to a restaurant, what I'm going to eat there. I don't know. So this is a bit of a. So yesterday I did a midweek musings, and I think this is this is more of a ramblings. But yeah, I just because it was Halloween and because I was sitting kind of like I worked late because I worked downstairs, so I was able to answer the door. So I worked late, and as I was doing it, I was thinking about like different years and different times and observations that I was kind of making about, you know, the kids, because I'm not gonna lie, a couple of chubby kids turned up. My non-scientific study is chubby kids choose chocolate, skinny kids choose candy. I don't know. Maybe that's an English thing. Maybe it's just the people that stop by on my street. But yeah, there's my non-scientific study. But yeah, so like I said, it's a bit of a rambling wander around, but I think I just wanted to say something tonight. I think I just wanted to put my voice out there and you know, just share a couple of thoughts and feelings and the update on the 5 milligrams. I've heard mixed stories. I think I said that on the last video, that I've heard mixed reviews about people on the 5 milligram. I'm just going to take it easy, take it as it comes. I am hoping I'm not going to be, excuse me, too ill tomorrow, because I do have this quite important training to go to. But anyway, it's a sit-down event, so I can sit and listen and suck on a piece of ginger or something, or sip ginger tea if I do feel a bit off. But also it's going to be in a medical setting, so I've heard that isopropyl alcohol wipes, if you sniff those, it takes away the feeling of nausea. Didn't know that before, but yeah, so I'll bring a couple of those along for me. But anyway, happy Halloween. I hope if you are watching this and you're not watching this too late, that you're not sat down with a massive bowl of candy in front of you, you know, diabetes platter or whatever, you know, just I hope people are finding it easy to avoid all the sugar tonight like I was. But anyway, that's all I've got to say for tonight. So thanks for listening, and that's all for now. Take care. Bye-bye.